Well, hello and welcome everybody. It's Matthew Rowe with Aspire Career Services. Thank you for checking out the Aspire Hub. This training module is called Mentoring and Coaching, where we really do a dive into understanding the differences between the two and then also key benefits of mentoring and coaching. So let's just dive right in. So, the introduction. The objective of this training module is to understand the roles of mentoring and coaching and to understanding when to use them and how to use them and why they're so important as a leader. The key focus will be the differences, benefits, and best practices for mentoring and coaching. And then the goal will be to empower leaders to effectively mentor and coach their teams. These two skill sets are so critical to being an effective leader. So let's talk about mentoring versus coaching and some of the key differences. First is that mentoring focuses on long-term development and guidance, right? So a mentor truly does take the time to invest in the long term and achieving long-term goals and guidance for the individual. And the role is that the mentor shares experiences and wisdom to guide growth. Mentor is truly someone that is a step ahead of you. Some people look at a mentor sometimes as like a guru, like that they're the expert in a certain area. That's not always true. A mentor is truly a guide, someone that comes alongside of you and helps you navigate and guide through the things that you're experiencing in your career. And oftentimes they're there for support, for extra effort, to truly just help guide you and lead you along the path. Coaching focuses on short-term goals and technical skill development. So this really is kind of that technical skill development and enhancement right in the moment. Just kind of like a coach. Like think about coaches for a team. Let's say a football team. You're going to have your quarterback coach or your lineman coach, or you're going to have different coaches depending on what skill set it is or what position that it is. Same thing goes, or even in, let's say, basketball, you'll have your shooting coach or your defensive coach. So it's the same thing here, is that coaching is truly designed to be able to specialize in whatever that technical skill is and really help you master or become more efficient in whatever that technical skill is. The role coach provides feedback and challenges for immediate technical improvement. And then the focus, mentoring is long term and relational, and coaching is technical skill driven. So, once again, keep those two things in mind. It's so critical to be able to differentiate between the two. Let's talk about the benefits of mentoring. So, the first is career growth. Mentoring truly does accelerate professional development. And the reason being is because you have an additional person, you have an additional mind or someone that is dedicated to helping you along your way, and like a personal advocate, truly. And so it really does take a lot of struggle and strife out of it, because you're not doing it alone. You have someone next to you that's helping you overcome these things as they happen. The benefit is the mentee gains insights, guidance, and networking opportunities. Truly having a mentor means that you're connected to them, and therefore they're connected to other people, and you can build your network that way. But then also, once again, just that guidance, that ongoing guidance, and then insights, things that maybe you're not able to see for yourself. It's so difficult sometimes to see the things that you need to see when you're in it. But when you have a mentor that's on the outside, they can effectively look in from the outside and be able to see things that you can't see, that really help propel you forward. Knowledge transfer. So experienced mentors share valuable knowledge. The benefit is it preserves organizational knowledge and fosters learning. A mentor truly does take the time to teach them what they know and what they've learned in the past. And once again, this is kind of a broad level. It's not a technical skill set, but rather like soft skills or leadership skills or communication skills, or things that are happening interpersonally, or emotional intelligence. I mean, I could go on and on and on. And actually, if you check out our website, we have a list that will show everything that a mentor can work on, or what skill sets they can help you develop. So I highly encourage you to get on there and check that out. Increased retention. So mentored employees are more engaged and loyal, even if they're mentored once again on the outside of the organization. Actually, more so if they're mentored on the outside of the organization. I've always had a personal mentor that's on the outside of the organization that I've worked for. It really, once again, gives me perspective. I get an unbiased opinion, and they're able to see things that maybe someone on the inside of the organization wouldn't be able to see or be able to tell you, because there is bias involved, or maybe because they're working for the same organization you are. Benefits reduce turnover and builds a committed workforce. So it really does help you to be more loyal, and it helps your team to be more loyal. All right, let's talk about the benefits of coaching. The first is skill enhancement. Coaching develops specific skills and competencies. Once again, on a highly technical level, how to do your job specifically, whatever the technical side is of your job. The benefit is increased individual and team performance. Another thing is goal achievement. Coaching helps individuals meet their objectives, right? When you're trying to make progress on something specific that involves a technical part of your job, um, coaching can effectively help you be able to do that in the moment. The benefit, it drives results and aligns with organizational goals. Um, Truly, once again, coaching, if you're a leader and you haven't developed this skill set, we once again we highly encourage you to take part in our services, and our leadership training services, where we will teach you coaching skills. We will teach you how to recognize and walk them through the process of self-identifying what the problem is or what the performance gap is, and then also how to self-assess and come up with what the solution might be, and then lastly how to put it into action, right? How to create a smart goal based off of it, and then how to implement that and put it into action, and then follow up with it. And then last is empowerment. Coaching empowers individuals to solve problems independently. The benefit is it builds confidence and fosters a proactive mindset. Coaching isn't telling you what to do, but it's rather telling you how to think about what to do. That's really honestly the best way that I can put it. Is it really does foster and help people to be able um, to grow and to develop, and to do that from an individual perspective, and not just being told what to do. No one effectively does well what they're told to do, but rather what they're inspired to do through their own volition, through their own thoughts, through their own way of thinking. All right, let's talk about best practices for effective mentoring and coaching. So, build trust, establish a foundation of trust and respect. This is truly one of the foundational parts of coaching or mentoring. Is the person that you're coaching or mentoring, you have to have an established relationship with them, and that relationship has to be built on trust and respect, and that takes time. So if you sign up for mentoring services with us, what you will find out is that the first several mentoring sessions, we will weave in ways of getting to know you and build a relationship, and not just us getting to know you, but you getting to know us. We truly believe that it is critical that we are have a strong relationship built where we can trust each other, um, and that is the foundation of everything else that flows from coaching and mentoring. Action is be transparent, supportive, and consistent. Um, Transparency, transparency, transparency. The more transparent the individual that's being coached or mentored is, and vice versa, the person that is coaching or mentoring, the more likely that they are to realize that they're more alike than they thought that they were. They can find more common ground. They can, overcome miscommunications. It creates a stronger bond. So the more transparent you are as a coach or a mentor, the better, that or more likely that the person you're coaching and mentoring is going to be transparent. And then, of course, being supportive and consistent is critical as well. You have to say what you do, and mean what you say, right? Or do what you say. And yeah, you guys understand what I was saying. Set clear expectations. So define goals and roles from the start. Um, Once again, if you sign up for our mentoring services, which I highly suggest that you do, and I hope that you do, at least try out the 30-day trial and you can get in there and experience it for the first time. We're going to set clear goals and expectations, meaning what are some of the expectations or guidelines that you can expect within the mentoring session? But then also, what do you want to gain from it? Like, what are your goals? What do you ultimately want to achieve? And then we'll help you break those down into more practical goals in the short term to be able to obtain that bigger goal. Action and ensures alignment and objectives and responsibilities. And then provide continuous feedback, offer regular constructive feedback. The action is encourage open communication and growth through feedback. Um, Once again, this is such a critical element. If you're mentoring with us, we're going to consistently provide you with actionable insights, ongoing feedback, and we're going to be real and honest with you. It might sting and it might hurt a little bit, but the truth is that you're going to appreciate it because you're going to know that we care. Because we're going to take the time. Once again, at the very top, you can see where it says build trust in a relationship. We're going to do that. We're going to build a trust and relationship. So when we share this feedback with you, it might sting a little bit, but you're going to appreciate it because it's going to be the thing that you need to be able to overcome whatever challenges that you're faced with. And then vice versa. We highly encourage that you give us feedback so that we can tailor our communication, we can tailor our approach that best fits you. We truly do take a tailored approach to coaching and mentoring. And I highly encourage you, if you're a leader, to do the same. Not every single person is the same. And whenever you develop a profile for that person, and that's how you communicate with them, that's how you teach them, that's how that's how you recognize them, that's how you set up solutions for them, is based off their strengths, right? So this developmental profile is critical because not every single person, once again, learns the same. They don't all want to be communicated the same. They all have different strengths. They all have different ways that they like to be appreciated. So determining and knowing what those things are and incorporating those into your coaching and mentoring is so critical. All right, conclusion and next steps. So the summary: mentoring and coaching are powerful tools for personal and professional growth. Don't forget that. Once again, I highly believe that coaching and mentoring are the most neglected skill sets that leaders neglect. And it's so unfortunate because those are your golden tools. With effective coaching and mentorship, truly the people under you, it's the sky's the limit for them as long as you're doing this well. So please don't neglect it. Don't just watch this presentation and take in this training module and then do nothing about it. Watch this and then go and sign up for our leadership training services so that way you can actually learn how to effectively do these things and do them well. Application: leverage mentoring for long-term development and coaching for skill enhancement. Um, Once again, a well-trained team is a well-performing team, and you get there through coaching and mentoring. There is a worksheet that's attached to all of our Aspire Hub presentations. Download that worksheet and work through it. And then action: commit to mentoring and coaching practices that build strong and capable teams. I highly challenge and encourage you to act on this, guys. Don't just take this in and do nothing with it. Act on it. Take it back and apply it to the team that you have under you, or learn more once again through our services so that way eventually when you do have a team under you, you know what you're doing going into it. And that's it, guys. That is the entire module for coaching and mentoring. We hope that you have taken away something from it, and go around and check out some of our other material that's out there. We're constantly putting new stuff inside the Aspire Hub. Thank you, guys, and have a phenomenal day.